All right, so now we're going to do our marinated tofu. So we're going to vacuum seal this again, like we do most of our meats, just to make sure that it gets nice and compressed and marinated. We're going to start off with our ginger and garlic and get those prepared first. So with my ginger, I just want a little bit over like a 2-inch piece, just kind of like about 2 fingers worth. Then the way we peel ginger is we actually take a spoon, a lot easier than a knife. I'm just going to scrape the outside of the ginger, and that peel just kind of comes right off. You can sit here. If you look, that just peels just perfectly. I'm just going to go around and peel this ginger. You can always come back with a knife later and clean up. This just makes it so we don't lose as much ginger, and it works better than an actual peeler. I'll clean that up just a little bit on that edge. There's just a little bit of a hollow spot. All right, so I'm going to take my little bit of ginger. We can weigh this out just to tell you guys how much I'm using. Got 10 grams of ginger. I'm going to take my microplane and I'm just going to grate this directly into my marinade. What this does is it basically makes a ginger paste instead of just chunks of ginger, which will get more of that ginger flavor into my marinade. See how nice and thin that is? A little spoon, get the rest of this out. And after that, we're going to do about 2 to 3 cloves of garlic and do the same thing. So the more you mash up ginger and garlic, the more of their aromatics come out, which will get into your stuff more. All right, we'll clean up. Next, we're going to add some rice wine vinegar. So just add a little bit, about 20 to 25 grams, about 25 we'll go with. Then we're going to add our soy sauce, about 75 grams of soy sauce. We're going to add about 2 green onions. Yeah, we'll do one green onion. thinly sliced. Again, these are all just aromatic stings. Those guys right on in. All that stirred together. Now we're going to add our sugar. Let's say like 5 to 10 grams of sugar. So about 7 grams right there. That's good. And then we're just going to add a little sprinkle of salt, probably about 2 grams of salt. We normally wouldn't, but because we're using a low sodium soy sauce, we're going to add a little bit of salt to this. We're going to give this a little bit of a stir. And as this sits, it's going to marry together. All those compounds are going to come together. And then our last addition is actually going to be some toasted sesame oil. Now, this is going to be very, very pungent, so we only need a drop or two. We're probably going to go about 1 gram or so, just a little bit. So we got 3 grams in there, which should be more than enough. I just want to make sure everything's in there together, everything's mixed around, all incorporated. It smells fantastic. It is nice and pungent and should come out beautifully whenever we grill this. All right. Now we're going to get our tofu ready. It's going to have a fair amount of liquid in it. Just going to get rid of that. We're using extra firm because we're going to be sauteing this off, and we want it to hold together. Now, typically what I would do is I would stick it on paper towels and I would compress it over those paper towels. Right now, I'm just going to slice this guy in half. Take my 2 halves, slide them on in. I want this fully marinated with all the bits and pieces into my sous vide bag. We're going to pour that marinade on in here and then take it over and vacuum seal it. And then we're going to sear it off the day of for our ramen. All right, and at the end, we get this guy. He's going to sit and marinate overnight until we pull him out and grill them.